Hey Dekrim, the second one is right, Blitzcrank. And I'll go ahead and queue up for another game here. And while we have a new member of our team, the Baloney Berserkers, which are, I think we're like a gold 4 team, which makes me a gold player instead of a silver player, that's totally a thing. Hey Waldo, I'm sorry that I woke you up. Do you want to say hi to the stream though? You want to say hi to the stream though? Hi stream. Hello stream. Is that a good view of him? Oh, he needs to be higher. He needs to be higher so you all can see Waldo. And so Waldo is one of the puppies we have at Puppies for Rent. The other one is Daisy. She looks like a little Ewok. And I'll see if I can't ADC this game. I might just end up supporting. Or maybe I can try out... Sorry, I got distracted because I'm also playing a game. Hi. And... oh, so the other one is Daisy, and she looks like an Ewok. She's just like this little tiny, like, fluffy, cuddly puppy. And they're super cute. So Daisy will hopefully make an appearance soon. I also have a pet snake named Diana, and she is beautiful. And she is a ball python, about 4 feet long, and she should be making an appearance as well. Eventually, probably not tonight. For now, well, she's in her cage right now. But for now, it's just me and Waldo. After the stream, I will take him back to the house where he's staying at, where I just finally found the family today, and they're like, I saw the wife, I'm not sure if there is another parent, but then they're like 4 little kids, and they're just all playing in the backyard, and I brought the puppy, and they're like, puppy, and I don't know, I like delivering puppies. And... alright, so since you guys are kind of my first stream viewers, what would you like to see on my stream? I mean, right now I was planning on, because I play ranked games pretty much every night, I was figuring I would just stream those and try to talk the whole time. If you would like anything else, go ahead and ask. I'm going to turn down my game sound because I remember that there was a point where that was pretty loud. And hopefully that wasn't a problem when I was playing the last game. I wasn't in chat a lot. Someone is calling me, and I don't know why. Because it's late. Bradley is calling me. Hi, Bradley. Hey. Yes, I do. Yeah, we were just playing together. Yes, absolutely. I will let you know. Okay. All right. You have a great night. Goodbye. Sorry guys, that was the boss. Anyway, so let me know what you'd like to see on my stream. Besides, ranked games, and I could do some fun troll games. I might be playing some with Solitary Wolf XD, who does like the Break the Meta series, who I talked about before, and Bandcast. Wow, everyone wants to Bandcast, whatever. And so I could do fun troll games with friends. I could do games with viewers. Tell me what music you guys want. For now, I'm feeling just some more Watsky. Is that even playing? Oh, I'm not gonna shoot. If I make it sound there, then it's gonna loop back to you guys. Anyway, whatever. I'm just gonna play some more. I'm gonna play some Watsky for you guys. And if you have anything you want to see in the stream, let me know. If you have anything you want to see on my YouTube channel, let me know. Subscribe to my YouTube channel because I enjoy the videos that I make. And quite a few people enjoy them so far. I just am pretty new. And we have shared 2 tax codes. Perfect, so I am going, wait. Ye mid? I don't know what's going on. He doesn't care. And they're gonna have a Jax, who does well against Jax in lane. Elise. Yeah, Elise does well. And I have the Bottom skin for her. So I'm going to go top Elise this game. I'm going to show you guys my top, which might be I might be a terrible top laner. Wait, that's not. I will take move speed wins so that I can outtrade him. If you have any better builds, then let me know. So basically my runes are going to look as follows. 12 magic resist, 13 armor, 7.8 magic penetration, and then I have movement speed. Oh shit, wait, no, that's not what whatever, that'll be fine. 2109, YOLO. Dude, you can listen to music and Pandora. Yeah, I'm listening to music in Spotify though. Guess you hate to be patient. Sorry that you guys hate to be patient. Perfect, so I'm going to hop in this game. Elise top against Jax, and this will be fun. So some of you guys who have not been able to get skins and such, one really cool way that you can get skins is actually to volunteer through different groups. Like NESL, I administrate for them on the weekends for Go for Little tournaments, and so I will check with all the players to make sure the games are running well. I will hop in the game lobbies, make sure they're being run correctly. If anyone has a problem, then they'll send it to me or the other admins, like NESL Copula, who was in here earlier, or we have Slight and we have Jiratra, who are the main Go for Little admins. And if and so they don't really have a lot of funds to pay us with, because esports is still relatively new, but luckily they are able to submit to Riot a request for RP, and it is a super sweet way that they can pay us back, and that then I can, instead of like spending real money on the game, which I would love to do if I had the opportunity to do, and I think people should do it because Riot has a really great model for their revenue, and it enables everyone to play, but it creates a revenue model based off of like want. Like, you don't need to pay for anything, but like then once you want something, then you can pay for it, and it benefits them, and it makes this game available, and it lets you pay for everyone that's involved in making the game. And it's a really cool model, like instead of just getting skins for free, which you don't necessarily, I mean, which you can do, it's just difficult, like you have the option to pay for them, and that's really cool. And I really appreciate Riot's model, because they're just enabling a competitive scene worldwide with their current free model. And so, essentially, I don't know if you guys know this, but Riot is kind of setting the way for the competitive esports scene. And there are other esports that some might consider are more competitive or bigger. StarCraft is probably, StarCraft 2 is still probably a little bit bigger in a competitive scene, just because it's been around as a competitive game for a little bit longer. But what's so cool about League of Legends is it's a free game, and Riot cares so much more about the competitive scene than Blizzard will ever care about StarCraft, or that Valve will ever care about Dota. And who knows, maybe they'll change. I shouldn't say ever, but right now Valve has an awesome international, but other than that, they aren't promoting a competitive scene as much as Riot promotes theirs. And so they do this by, so the first way is they pay all of the players in the LCS, the main players on the teams, a salary, so they don't have to rely on sponsorships. They don't have to. I'm not sure how I want to line up here. Okay. Sorry guys, I got distracted. So they'll pay him a salary, and I don't know what the number are. Those don't really matter. What's it? important is that it enables them to play the game that they love, and it allows them to not have to worry about sponsorships or about like doing other things to make money for their teams. And Riot loses money on that because they currently don't make a ton of money off of LCS. And what they also do is like say all the prize pools, and Dota, I mean Valve probably does the same thing with the international for Dota, but like those prize pools like aren't supplemented enough by sponsors. Like it actually costs like Riot money to put on like the international and like these other tournaments and host the big prizes. But what they're doing is they're creating a game that allows anyone with like an internet connection and like a computer that doesn't suck to play the game. And like they're not limiting it by the computer, it's just the nature of like a video game, like needs a decent computer and an internet connection for an online multiplayer game. And but the fact that anyone can access for free and can access like everything meaningful in the game for completely free. Like people have said like, oh, you have to buy champs so that it's not free to pay, but like but you can like the free champs every week who like at least one of the free champs will be like viable competitively. Generally like half of them will be viable competitively, and all of them are viable in games. Like every champion is viable like at some level of play, especially when you're at the point where you like don't have the money to like buy champions. Like just play like whoever the hell you want, because if you're like not level 30 yet, like, it doesn't matter. And so they're just like they're making this infinitely accessible to both an amateur and a competitive audience, and I think that's so cool. And then what it also does is not just allow people to play it competitively, which I think is really cool. That just isn't as meaningful to me just because I'm not that good of a player, and I'll probably never be a professional player unless I like, I don't know, like start like rewatching my replays and just like encounter like a major change. I lost that trait because I'm stupid. I just stood there and oh shit, I can't even see us because I'm talking. But anyway, but what it also enables is like a competitive scene around that. So when we get sponsors, when we get like outside groups that are interested, like iBuyPower has been really cool, Razer, and like anyone that makes like gaming stuff essentially is like very essential in multiplayer and like esports like as an industry. And what it enables is like say me as a shoutcaster to eventually like it'll be a viable career opportunity. Like Riot currently has positions available for shoutcasters. I'm not good enough to get them yet, but eventually, you know, after I do enough NESL, then perhaps I could, you know, move up to an organization that could pay me, or NESL would get a budget that could pay, or, you know, eventually maybe I could work for Riot in the LCS, which is kind of my dream. It's a super nerdy dream, but hey, we're all nerds here. I should probably have gotten my stun there. I am not super familiar with Elise, I just kind of wanted to play her. I know that your son can win you trades, but I wasn't confident enough that I would win the trade off of it, so I just opted for more damage. And so, like, so then administrate. Oh shit. Oh shit. I just stood there because I thought I might be able to take him out, but he is so fast. Oh my god, that's why I should have my stun there. So that was a mistake for me. YOLO. When Zin says something like that, he's just being a dumbass. That's the worst thing you can do in solo queue, is talk to your teammates. And oh shit, I just got way too many words. I just clicked on the wrong thing. Please 3.11 come so I can then pay things back. But is talk to your teammates, like, so like when you call a teammate out on a mistake, but you don't say it in a productive manner. You, like, when you say it like that, like you just had to run. That, it, like, he probably thought it sounded productive, but it wasn't. So, like, when your teammate dies, if you make any comment, it's probably the wrong one. I'm just gonna say that for, like, anyone in solo queue. If you make a comment towards your teammate after he dies, you probably made a mistake in making that comment. Did I? My stupid auto attack is not working, so like I would click on one and then it would immediately die, so I'd auto attack the other. So that was a mistake. I'm CSing very poorly, and I'm overall playing very poorly. And I haven't even used my spider form in lane yet because I am not sure how best to trade. I did pick Elise as a counter, but honestly I should have just gone Rumble. Rumble would have been a good selection. I have some health regeneration at least. Jax does not have his ignite, so I think I will win a fight with him. Okay. Okay, he has to back off. Oh, he doesn't have mana. Just kidding. Oh, I should have gone in. That was a mistake on my part. If I can catch him with a stun here, he's dead. Oh wait, where's my mana? Where's my mana? Please! No! Dang it, that was very poor play by me. I am very unfamiliar with Elise. I honestly shouldn't have chosen Elise for a stream, especially because now you guys are gonna be like, oh, this is the shittiest player, and I probably am. But I don't know. I can have some very strong games. Like Aatrox, like that was my first ranked Aatrox loss in history. I mean, I only had 5 games, but someone just rang on my doorbell. That's weird because it's like 10 o'clock. If you guys are curious, I live in an apartment in Provo, Utah. I'm a college student, and so I live with roommates. Is anyone commenting? Do I have friends? Are you still in high school? No, I'm in college. I am 20 years old. And, oh, maybe you guys talking to yourself, but if you're asking me, I am 20 years old. I go to Brigham Young University. I'm an international relations major. International relations, it sounds like kind of just like, oh, you're studying countries, but it's actually a very technical major. It's a combination of political science and economics. So some people will actually drop their IR major and just double major in economics and political science, and economics is kind of the technical part of that. Awarded 725. And what I want to do with it is I want to eventually work for non-governmental organizations overseas. I just said that, you dumbass. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. That was one of those things where, like, if you say something to a teammate after a mistake, it's most likely the wrong thing to say. That was the wrong thing for me to say, because I should have just said it's worded and then not said anything. But what I did is just say something that put him in a little bit worse of a mood than he was in before. And so it might not be bad at all. It might not matter. But if he was, like, say angry and, like, because I'm playing awfully and, like, he was getting, like, close to trolling, then that could have meant, like, the difference between, like, an AFK or not. But anyway, so I want to work for non-governmental organizations overseas. Think like Amnesty International. I've thought maybe water charities, because I am a bit of an environmentalist as well, and so I definitely want to be able to just ensure clean living conditions. So like H2O International is an organization that I'd be interested in working with, or someone similar. And so I am going to do a minor. I haven't decided in either NGO management or women's studies. I am 2 years into college, but I probably have quite a few more years to go. And because I just changed around, I went into college. I was a neuroscience major, and oh, that's a lot of damage. Boop, boop, and I just won the trade because I'm Elise. Motherfuckers. Oh, and I'm also missing CS because I'm Elise. Oh, and now he's gonna win the trade because I don't have my stun. Oh. Please no. Please no. Please. No. I suck. Okay, anyway, so welcome to the Disciples stream where you get to watch me die over and over while I have a sleeping puppy in my lap. And, so anyway. Oh man, I'm so bad. Okay, I'm just gonna get armor. Ooh, yes, I am going to get Azani's Hourglass for sure this game, just because I suck. And I need like the double invulnerability.
With the Spotify Premium 30-day trial, your phone becomes the best music player in the world. Stream your choice from
so yeah, I'm having a bad night. Part of it's because I'm distracting myself talking to you guys, which is something I just need to work on. Ooh, Jax is taking a lot of turret, but oh, Shin Sao flashed for it. He got the knockup, and OP Jax. Oh man, that was a bad flash by Xin. I mean, I don't know. Oh, I probably would have gone for it too. it ended up being a bad flash for Zin just because Jax's E was up. Like he could see the E while he flashed, and like he clearly was going to get stunned right after he flashed. He couldn't have expected the ghost though, which I think made the difference there. If you die to Udyr, like I'm not gonna help you like fight Udyr. Like I'm not in a position to like fight anyone. Like you know who I am. Like I have armor and spirits. Oh no! Oh no! It's a Ziggs! Although he did, I should have switched to human form so that he couldn't get farm off of my spiders. That was a mistake of mine. It's not a big thing, but when you're playing Elise, if they kill your creeps, it's like 5 gold each. So if they can clear all of them, like he almost did, that would have been 15 gold. Just like 1 CS extra. It's just like little things like that. Just like don't give them to the end. Like you can avoid it. I have 3 points in my W here because I realized I wasn't going to be winning trades because I was losing hard to Jax. Q is an ability you take when you're going to be trading, when you want to abuse your lane, but he is doing very well, mostly because I mean, because he's a fine player, but also because I suck. And now his sleep strike is back up before my cocoon will be. And shit, I pressed all my buttons, but they didn't go. And oh man, I'm doing super bad this game. I am feeding it up. Xin Zhao is a happy person. You are a very happy person. Then I'm going to do a smiley face. And that will hopefully make it alright. Yeah, I'm doing bad this game, sorry guys. I'm not familiar enough with Elise, I shouldn't have taken her top. And welcome to Disciple's stream where I die over and over. Elise just farm. And anyway, that's why I'm building some armor right now. Lost my turret, Jax will probably... I don't know. Xin Zhao could have helped me in the game. He in the lane. He had plenty of opportunity. I had Jax low a lot of the time, even when I was ahead, like in the trades. And so he had the opportunity to come top. He wasted time when immediately after I told him the bush was warded, and like I even left a timer for it and everything. And then he just comes and stands in it for like 15 seconds. And so that was a big mistake he made. As a jungler, you're not responsible for the success of your lanes, but you can always make decisions that can change the outcome of your lanes. I have a puppy on my lap. I'm missing farm while I'm typing, but it's worth it. And oh, Xin Zhao doesn't care. Aw. So like if someone says like GG bad jungler, no ganks, like that's not true. Because you always have the opportunity to win your lane. Like I had the opportunity to win my lane here. That was my mistake. Like I could have won the lane. It was my mistake that I didn't win the lane. But Xin Zhao could, he could have made choices that could have won the lane for me. Oh, I'm just gonna miss this. Oh, I'm gonna die here again. Oh well. It's not like he's getting gold from me, like, chill. Relax. Make a smoothie with spinach. It has a lot of protein. Anyway, so Xin is demonstrating what, I mean, Xin and I are both demonstrating what to lose, you solo queue. Feeding your lane and raging at, like, Xin is an enormous rager here. And so like with that kind of rage, you don't deserve, like if you rage at your team, you do not deserve any elo. Like you do not deserve LP. Like you deserve, like if you get angry at your team, you deserve to drop to bronze, like immediately. Like if you're a diamond player and you just rage at your team, like the game should just automatically drop you to diamond. Because you're just a toxic, like, this sin is just being a toxic player in the community. I'm just joking around. I realize I'm having a bad game. I realize, I mean, I don't think I'm necessarily losing the game for my team. Let's see. Who knows, maybe I am. Master E has died 3 times, which is more than Master E should die. And got him! Nice try, Ziggs. I like you guys too. Want to make ranked team? I carry. These guys are funny. I'm trolling, but like I'm not doing it angrily. Like I understand that I had a bad game, and I mean that I'm having a bad, like who knows, the game isn't over yet. Jax is very strong, but he's not nearly as strong as he. Oh shit! I wasn't watching my character. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Graves is a nice person. I understand I'm having a bad game. See, this Graves is doing exactly what he should do in solo queue. He's 1-0, he has decent farm, and he understands that, like, what he says won't, like, if he, like, says, like, OMG, like, new top feeder, like, it's not gonna make me do better. Like, what he makes me want to do is like win the game just because he's like a nice person. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. GG, son. So that's how you win solo queue. Obviously, we won the game off of that play. I baited him. But yeah, anyway, this Graves is a great guy. He's not raging at me. Like, he acknowledges that, like, maybe I'm just having a bad game. Like, maybe after Xin raged at me for my first death, which he did every time I've died, he said something negative. He realized, like, maybe Elise just needs the, like, and obviously, like, I'm not going to react poorly to what my teammates say. This is more applicable for people who are more prone to raging. And he understands, like, you know, if he just says something nice to me, like that, like, oh, it's okay, at least you're doing fine, I'm much more likely to have a good game. And so, like, that's how, like, he deserves to advance. Like, please give this man diamond. Like, he's having a solid game. He's 3-1, 120 farm at 18 minutes. His farm could be higher, but of course, it's fine that it's not, because that happens. And so I'm not having any problems. I should backwards. Oh, since I was still mad at me. Yeah, GG. Harley's just got a kill. Oh, I should defend this. Okay, you can have that. And so, like, Graves just, like, did, like, the best thing he could do to try to win the game, which is giving morale boosts to the players, and I appreciate that. If any of you guys happen to be the Graves, or happen to know the Graves, tell him he's a great person. And see, he just made me happy. Like, I was happy beforehand. I was having fun. I was trolling my team a little bit. I mean, just for in a fun way, not in like a I was intentionally beating way. But like, he just like put me in a good mood. Like, not that I could be in a bad mood with a puppy on my lap. That's kind of the highlight of my night. While there's just a cutie. Actually, we could come back from this and win this. I believe in my team. Jax is farming decently, but he's not that far. He's not as far ahead of me as he should be. My team is teaming together and doing well. I've just been splitting top. Not necessarily pressuring top, but just not dying top. Just kind of all I needed to do right now. Now I'm rotating. Bot, they have 2 dead. Ziggs is missing bombs. I'm going to throw a ward, and we just got a Baron. I mean, not a Baron. That's not Baron. So that's like my biggest problem when I shoutcast, is I mix up Dragon and Baron all the time, and I'll be like, blue team gets first Baron of the game at 12 minutes. And my co-caster will be like, Baron hasn't even spawned yet, dude. I'm like, shit, sorry. But see, I think that's like 2 dragons in a row we've gotten. I haven't fed anymore. I had a really rough early game, but I'm doing fine now. I'm not a great Elise. Most of my experience on her is in the jungle. Not that that's an excuse, that's just a thing. And now I can get my spirit, the Spectral Ray, my Satsua, I think that's what it's called. It's definitely a Satsua. If anyone is new to the stream, they're wondering what I'm listening to, I'm listening to George Watsky. Actually, George Watsky, you were a beautiful man, but I'm gonna listen to some Two Door Cinema Club, which is my legitimate favorite band of all time. We're gonna listen to their album Beacon. There we go. And this is just some really good alternative rock if you guys like that. If you got I will be listening to dubstep, rap, and alternative. Those are the music choices I like. So Two Door Cinema Club is my favorite band. For alternative, I also really like The Killers. Who else? I can only think of like bands I listened to like back in junior high, like All American Rejects, and who else? I really like The Bravery. Coming. Oh. Dying. Lol. Shit, I was just watching the other part. Oh, and the team made a mistake. It's alright though. Oh, they could kill this Tristana so easily. I'm gonna ping her just in case. Graves, you have ult. Graves, you went in at a bad time. Okay, at least he had flash. Graves, that was a bad. Okay, it's alright. It's alright. He went for it, which is, I mean, they could have gotten it earlier. Nami did land a good bubble, but she landed it too late. After the enemy team had a chance to gather around her and put themselves in position. She was in the front of everyone else, which was a major positioning error by her, but we didn't punish it. Anyway, I'm having a bad game. Like, I don't deserve to win this game. Like, if I win, it'll not be because... I mean, it won't... I feel like I'm playing alright now, besides all the kills I've given to Jax. But if we lose, I won't feel like you know, it was like lost because of trolls and feeders every game, which is what my teammates feel like right now, apparently, because they're jackasses. Except for Graves, he's a cool person. And, wait, so someone mentioned the word Elo Hell, or the phrase Elo Hell earlier. And so I want to talk about that while I'm just riding around AFK farming everything. My farm is... Oh my goodness, I'm sorry guys, this is sad. So, Elo Hell cannot mathematically exist. Like, it's like mathematically impossible for Elo Hell to exist. Because when you say I have AFKers or Ragers or feeders in my games, you're saying that it happens only on your team and not on the enemy team. And that just factually can't happen. Like, technically it's statistically possible for one person to play 100 4v5s in a row. Like, because you can't have something like that that's statistically impossible, but it's so statistically unlikely. Like, statistics will show that, like, just because that's how probability works, that you will have trolls and feeders on your team just as often as you fight against them. And so the reason people will do poorly because of trolls and feeders on their team is because they can't carry them. But when they do play against trolls and feeders, like say you get fed and go like 8-0 bot lane, but then the other team has a good player that can carry it, or you don't know how to abuse bad players or early advantages, then you'll lose. But so say like you play a game where you snowball off of an easy top, but then their bot lane plays very solidly, plays Vayne, so they're automatically playing like a broken OP champion. Sorry. And then, oh, good job, Yi. That was a good call by you. Anyway, and then you lose, even though you got snowballed off of top. and then you play a game where you're an AD carry, you're doing fine, but you're not doing anything amazingly, and then their top lane like blows your top lane out of the water and then like kills you, you know, infinite times, and then you'll say you lost because of a feeder top, even though the last game you couldn't win, even though you got fed top. And so that's the difference there. It's not that you're in elo hell, it's that you can't abuse or take advantages or just any of that. And oh man, this Graves though, +1 honor. You're a great person, Graves. You made a good play there taking a turret. We did well defending our turrets, and elo hell doesn't exist. That was essentially what happened over these past couple minutes. I hope the music's not too loud. I was like rewatching my test stream the other day, and the music was super loud, even though it sounded like totally fine on my earbuds. So I have it turned on very quietly for me, so I can still hear it in the background because I like that. I really like Two-Door Cinema Club especially. But I want you guys to be able to hear me, hear the game, and overall enjoy your streaming experience. Free dragon. That was weird. My spider, I guess the animation didn't cast until after the Ziggs threw me up with his explosion. Oh shit, we have Jax and Tarek there. Did he return the kill? Oh, we got the heal from Tarek. I am gonna clinch this kill though. I believe. I'm going to flash for it. Shit. Okay, my bad. I landed the stun, but we're not going to get anything off of it. I thought I could chase Jax. He probably ghosted. Not ghosted my stream, but ghosted the summoner spell. Which would have just made it impossible for us to catch him. And now we have split pushing, so the split pushing is going to be hard to defend against. But we can do it, team. I need to retreat and help. Oh no, she's going to get this. Even with that. Beautiful Nami bubble. 2 turrets lost out of that. He shouldn't have died to defending, but I mean, it's fine. I shouldn't have died 5 times to Jack's top. And so, it was a mistake, but we won't lose the game off of it. We might lose the game off of a series of mistakes that we all make together. Like I said, Shinsao is liking to blame this on me, which of course it is a lot my fault, but like I said, even though it's not his fault, I lost my lane. He had the potential to win my lane for me and carry me, which I'm not blaming him that he didn't, but he didn't, and he made the choice not to do that. And they're like, if he had the initiative, if he had the skill to see the lane, to examine like where Jax's wards are and where his health was, and like where the cooldowns of our spells were, and then be able to gank and win a lane that was lost. Like that's how you win as a jungler. That's how diamond junglers win games. But that's how silver junglers complain about lanes that are losing, because you're essentially like, by jungling, you're making the game like a 4v4 where you can like choose to pop in and like give your lanes advantages. That's not a great way to explain it, but you're essentially you're pulling yourself out of like a dual lane like top to be able to assist every lane. And so you should assist every lane. He did not attempt to assist top lane, which he didn't. Yeah, no. I'm not blaming him. I should have won the lane by myself, but he could have helped top. Is basically it. Oh, Two Doors Cinema Club is such a beautiful band. And the lead singer has red hair, which I like because I have hair as well. And he looks kind of like Rupert Grint or Ron Weasley. Oh, the puppy's squirming around. He's such a cute puppy. I hope to kind of show you guys a variety of animals, not for any real reason, just because it's fun, and might as well add something unique to my stream since I am in silver. I will on this channel also stream casting games. So if I cast for any tournament that doesn't have their own YouTube, or that doesn't have their own Twitch channel, like NESL does, and Popula, I think posted a link for it earlier. But you can, like, you can check out to those streams. But if they don't have a stream, then I will be streaming it on this channel. And so I hope to do some troll games, because sometimes when I'm casting, my energy is not always everything that it could be. And so I want to like cast some bronze games, just for kind of for the lulz, but also because it will give me a great opportunity to work on my energy when casting, because there's energy happening everywhere. And so if I can keep my energy up, like casting play-by-play, for just like a crazy game. That was a really bad Nami tidal wave, and Nami almost died there. Oh wow, I just missed. GG. Oh yeah, we actually might have lost the game on that. Part of it was because of really bad Nami tidal wave, part of it was because I missed my cocoon. Part of it's because Jin's out is an asshole. Graves, you are a great person. I hope you get Challenger. Let's see. Can I do it? Can I do it? GG, MLG. Hahaha, I got a kill. You said some not as nice things, but still sorry team. So anyway, I'm sorry for the 2 losses tonight. You probably think, oh man, Disciple what a noob, and you're probably right. But anyway, hopefully I can entertain you guys more. I should probably bring the puppy back to the home where he is staying.